TNT Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction of the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. They go play action with Jackson. Flush to his right. Now he's flushed out right. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Now that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Jackson from the shotgun. Forced out to his left. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it and run time, and he picks up a 1st down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Fucked up.
From midfield now, here's Jackson.
Oh, no, he didn't.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball, and if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. Jackson on the move to his left. And he slings one that's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Buying time to his left. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. Over the middle here to Brown. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
The defense is a little different, all right.
Now it's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Defense is out.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
On 2nd and goal, Jackson caught on the slant. Touchdown. Sammy Watkins from 6 yards away. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. They got to love that. 9-play drive results in 6 points.
That means they're doing the dictating. That means that they've described how the game is
going
to be.
He threw it right to this nigga.
Intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. The 30, 10, 5, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as head play backfires in a big way. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Good.
On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. Prescott to throw it. Eluding the pressure right.
Give me that. Ooh,
and a dangerous throw there. Incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
We need to.
Here's 2nd and 10.
We need this ball back.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep.
What? Nigga, why are you standing there? What the fuck?
And they finally do get him, but
oh my God. Come on, man. Oh my fucking.
Prescott on 1st down. Steps away to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
God.
Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. Then he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line.
He
exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, ended up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
He'll buy some time right. And this is incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Here they come, 2nd and 10 now from the 10.
Block me, nigga, damn.
Taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line.
Fuck.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Jackson now off the bootleg. That goes out wide to Murray. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
Why can't I stop this fucking defense, man? Shouldn't be that hard.
They would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, they got the safe completion on 3rd. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And that is incomplete. Man. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now the football is going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line.
Let's start this run. Let's get it. You ready?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. A dump off to Elliott. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now second down. Prescott. Dancing to his left. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Call it a pickup of 7, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And the move from Mike McCarthy is going to be to keep the offense on the field here on 4th down. They're going for it. Running with Elliott.
Let's go.
And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back.
Using that defense, that's fine.
Now Jackson on first down. Man open left side is Brown. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
Pick one. I'm going to make you pick one.
Here's Jackson to throw. That ball caught. It's Mark
Andrews,
the tight end. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. From the gun, Jackson. Got him in. It's Brown. They had 2 straight first downs. Now a gain of 9 to set up 2nd and 1. Here's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jabril Cox able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Looked to me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield, and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Okay, go big or go home,
They
baby.
failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down.
Oh, come on. I'm hitting X. Fuck.
Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Cowboys recovered. So they tried it. Not only did they not get the first, they fumbled it away.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it went from bad to worse, but I know that everyone's going to pile in on the call and say, well, what are you doing? Why would you go for it there? I think that teams that are convinced that they feel pretty good about their game plan, what they want to get done that day, go for it. Give it a try. Hey, let's see if your defense can rescue them a little bit.
Prescott now after the fumble recovery. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
Eluding the pressure right. He'll get this to Elliott. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
We got to do something. I got to figure out some type of offense to get through this nigga.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Prescott now.
I'll let you get that one.
Open man layup. It's complete. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't
his
gotten
luck.
the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
We got to get out. We got to be out.
Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters.
Fucking
and he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action.
Oh, my God. Oh, that was the touchdown I needed,
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh,
both teams making their final preparations for the second half of action. So with that, let's get you back out to Arlington, where we rejoin Brandon and Charles.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott flushed out right.
Let's go.
And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish, but you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Escaping the pressure right. That one's complete to Tomlinson. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Play action. Now Jackson steps away.
Come on, what the fuck?
And he'll just get rid of it. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
He got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now Jackson. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play action. It's Jackson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Osa Odighizuwa picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack on 1st down, Jackson rolling to his right.
Oh,
it's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
On 3rd down, Jackson looking for the end zone. Open man, Watkins, touchdown, Baltimore. Sammy Watkins, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. As the Ravens push further out in front. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone.
What the? No.
Dangerous return man showing it here. He's at the 40, past the 20, and he'll bring it back all the way.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Flush to his right. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. This is Bell on the dump off. So a good spin move there before he's taken down. A nice little gain. From the 45 on second down, Jackson towards the end zone for Brown. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. But sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
Jackson here, he's going to look to throw, eluding the pressure right. And he is into the end zone to move the lead up 2 more. So the signal caller doing it himself there on the 2-point try.
You got to like that. We always talk about the ball staying in the hands of the best players, but most of the time you want to get it to a back, pitch it to a wide receiver. In this case, the quarterback did it himself.
On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that in? And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1. Now a give. This is Murray. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in with Murray. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. They go play action with Jackson, sliding out of the pocket. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson.
Let's go, nigga.